Oh, Mom jilted me because she wanted to get married. I don't know why. She wanted to get married like 3 years before I graduated from college and for law school. And I don't know why she wanted that. And I wanted to wait until I finished law school to get married. And she dropped me like a potato, hot potato, and went to this old boyfriend she knew from high school, not high school, but from high school. And she found him, and he had gone into the army like I was too with him. And when she got out to see him in Hawaii, wherever the hell it was, she found out that Mom found out that he was dating somebody out there. So she dropped him and came back, but she didn't come back to me. She only came back to me because I knew she was coming to this reunion party having. I knew she didn't want to see me, and I just said, "Don't tell anybody. Don't tell. Don't anyone tell Jane that I'm going to be at this get together." So she came in thinking I wasn't there, and lo and behold, I was there.
And then you swept her off her feet?
And then I slept. Yeah. Well, it took a few weeks. It took a few weeks to do it. We went to some big party. I forgot where it was, but I can remember the situation of the party. It was a big party in a big house, and it was so crowded that Jane and I, your mother, your grandmother, we sat under a table because it was the only place you could talk. So we were talking underneath this big table, and I said to her at one point, "This is that's a, we were to get friendly again," and I said, "Jane, why don't we get married?" Under the table, I said. And she said, "I'll tell you tomorrow," which was Monday. And she wouldn't tell me right. She wouldn't tell me yes or no. She said, "I'll tell you tomorrow." So I waited for tomorrow to come, and she said, "Okay, I will." Well, something to that effect. But that basically is how it happened.
Tell them about your wedding.
The wedding?
Yeah, the wedding.
Oh, the wedding was something else. I was in the Army. I was in the counterintelligence corps. I was a spy. Honestly, I was a spy. Now, do you know much about New York?
New York City.
New York City?
What about it?
Do you know a lot about it?
Scully Square in New York City?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
Scully Square? Well, I was stationed right near Scully Square, which is a dump. Is where all the hell races are. And my job was to go in there and look for the bad guys who were trading. This is the honest truth. They suspected they were trading secrets to the Soviets. So they put all the Secret Service guys, and I was one of them, on the line, and we all had to go out together. But I was the last guy chosen because I had irritated all of the upper staff so many times that they all hated me. So I was the last guy to go there. And so we were trying to, this so-called spy, suspected spy, and he was a graduate of Harvard College, so he had brains, and he was just a guy who wanted to have fun. And somebody said he was square too, but I don't know whether he was or not. But anyway, I got tired. We were following. We went to the two versions of the same movie, one after another. And finally he got tired of the movies, and he went with a friend up further. And we followed in a car and parked the car, and he went into a bar. He went into the bar. It was a very cold night, and we were standing outside in the dark. And we were looking inside the bar, and we saw he was in there talking with friends. And I said to myself, "Dick, you got to do something about this." So the guy who was with me was one of my subordinates. And I told the guy, "You stay here, and I'll go in and check this guy out." But I really wanted to was go in and have a drink, which I did. So I went and got a drink, and stood right next to him. We were at a bar, and I started talking to him just to get a feel of what this guy was about. And I thought he was a little screwball, but I didn't think he was sending information to the Soviet Union. So I sort of stuck around, and we talked and talked and talked, and we finally wanted to break up. And he wanted me to go with him out to some place in New York. I forgot where it was. What is that jumpy place he wanted to go to? I think it was a queer joint or something like that. And my wife, your grandmother, or whatever she is to you, was 2 blocks away. So I let this guy go. I said, I can't. I've got something to do. And something to do was they had kicked me off the case again for not doing irregular things. Okay? So they kicked me off the case, and I told the guy, hey, go ahead. I'm not going to go with you out to wherever the hell he wanted to go to. I'm going home to see my wife. And we're at this bar in Julius's in Greenwich Village. There's a big swanky bar, and I was just 2 streets away from where my wife Jane, your grandmother, whatever she was to me. And I say this because I've lost my mental capacity, so I get things mixed up. But anyway, I got home fine, nice and fine. I thought my superiors were going to lay me out the next day because they really kicked me out. And instead, they never said another word about it. And everything was hunky-dory, as if the whole thing never had happened. Crazy. The whole thing was crazy. But this is my experience as a counter spy. When I was a counter spy working in Greenwich Village undercover. And probably the worst counter spy that you ever had. I was always looking for an advantage. You had a beer here and a beer there. But, I wasn't a very good counter spy. But they never fired me. I retired. Not with a gold star, but I retired.